Jump off that exhausting hamster wheel and into balanced living with Dr. Marissa.
Promise you joy in the mystery.
Dr. Marissa, also known as the Asian Oprah. Her mission, to be a beneficial presence on the planet. Her purpose, to be your personal advocate to live, laugh, love, learn. Her life motto, don't die wondering. Take back your life with Dr. Marissa Pay.
And welcome. You are tuned into Take My Advice. I'm Not Using It, Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show here on NBC News, CNBC News, and NBC Sports News Station, KCAA, AM 1050, FM 102.3, FM 106.5, and streaming everywhere. iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher, Spreaker, Amazon Music, Audible, iTunes, and more. I am Dr. Marissa. Welcome to the show. It is about hope and happiness. So if you're expecting some angry shock talk rhetoric, bleeding, any story that ends up with what is wrong with people, you're in the wrong place because it's my job. I'm on a happy 88 mission to start your day every weekday morning with good news about people, about the world, about yourself. So that is the first thing we're going to do today. Is I haven't done a What's Up Doc or question of the day for a little bit because I've had great guests and great stories, but I thought maybe it's time for a little happy 88 tool that I was just talking about on another person's show, and they asked me about my gratitude sandwich. So that's what we're going to start today with. If you're not feeling as happy as you can, I promise if you do this for the next 21 days, that's how long it takes to make a good habit. Here's how it goes. So you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is not pick up your phone. If you need to plug it in somewhere else so you're not tempted, please be my guest. You sit up in bed, don't wake up the person beside you, especially if they're coyote ugly. Just kidding. This is a personal exercise. So you're going to sit up, you're going to close your eyes and gently take a breath in and release all the stories and the drama. Another breath in and releasing, soft shoulders, soft elbows, soft knees, sort of put your body in wake mode. And then finally another breath. The last one, connecting with everyone that breathes, noticing that when you're breathing, you're not taking anything from anyone. And that could be your first gratitude. Then you're going to go and have 8 specific gratitudes. Now, Dr. Wayne Dyer said 5. I'm an overachiever. You know how much I love the number 8 because it's a homonym in Chinese for good fortune. I want you to specifically mention or conjure up 8 things for which you are grateful for. Now, for those of you who say friends and family, that's not specific enough. I want you to actually say, I am grateful for, and then put their name because they are, so you're as specific as possible. I'm grateful for the wonderful feeling of my comforter. I'm grateful for that first sip of coffee that I'm about to have. I'm grateful for all the well wishes that I got yesterday. I'm grateful for having a family of choice that loves me. I'm grateful for daughters who are just a delight. I'm grateful to live by the ocean of abundance. I'm grateful for what I get to do for a living, because anytime I don't feel good, I just open my mouth and do a show or do a talk or do a coaching and I feel better automatically. I'm grateful for a closet full of amazing clothes, amazing shoes, amazing boots that I have a selection to go through every morning. Now, I think that is 8, if not more, and it didn't take me that long, and I didn't prepare. So that just came off the top of my head. That's what I want you to do every single morning when you wake up, before you start checking your email, looking at the news, brushing your teeth, taking a shower. Just that much. So 3 breaths. And then that, if you do meditate, that's extra insurance for this exercise. But if you don't, just with those 3 breaths. And then here's the ticket. It's not good enough to just do gratitude in the morning. Because one of the biggest challenges in most of high achieving, perfectionistic, control freaking people is approving or being grateful for who they are, and being hard on yourself and feeling like you're never good enough, or having low self-esteem, or feeling like you're unworthy. All of that bullshitaki, all of that BS has to be called. And the exercise that I do that is the bottom of the gratitude sandwich. So the bottom of the bun is right before you hit the pillow at night. Instead of thinking about all the things you didn't get done, who did who wrong, who insulted you, it's no wonder we can't sleep at night if that's what you're thinking. But instead of doing that, what I want you to do is think about all the things that you are appreciative of yourself. And that muscle is very weak on every life balance coaching client I have is weak on that. And part of our work is to get that inner critic to sit down and take a vacation. But you can, on your own at night, before you go to bed, as you review your day, instead of beating yourself up or thinking about all the things that you did wrong, think about the things that you did right. Think about the things that you were kind about. Think about the things that you're caring about. Think about the things that you could have done, but you didn't because you were being nice. So now there's a little caveat here. You have to actually have a pretty good day of trying to be kind. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Before you say anything, is it kind? Is it true? Is it necessary? And if it's not, shut the front door. I got that from Dr. Simon, who was a beautiful neurologist who co-founded Deepak Chopra's center. And I got to go to a living memorial, and he left me with those 3 questions, which I really try my darndest to do. So that's the bottom of the bun. That's the 8 things. I appreciate that I have a big mouth because I'm able to talk smack about happiness and talk smack about self-care and self-love at the drop of a hat. I'm grateful that I love creativity and I love being creative. I'm grateful that I'm caring most of the time. I'm grateful that I try to see the best in people most of the time. I'm grateful that when I don't, I keep my mouth shut most of the time. So all of those things are things that I appreciate about me, so that when I do finally go to sleep, I am clear, I'm clean, and I'm not beating myself up. And that, my friends, is the Happy 88 tool called the Gratitude Sandwich. So I hope that you adopt this for the next 21 days in case you have already fallen off the lose weight, diet, exercise resolutions, which is usually about now. Most people drop off. Here's a new thing to try, is to take a bite. You can eat your gratitude sandwich every day, and it's you can have as much of it as possible. It's not a diet, and see what happens. What have you got to lose? I promise that if you actually are serious about taking a bite of my gratitude sandwich for the next 21 days, you will feel differently, and you will feel more happy and more joy and more fun. Okay? You want to give that a try? All right. And when we come back, I'm delighted to bring you one of my favorite guests who, it could have been a comedy show. I don't know any guest who made me laugh more than Dr. Arturo Sandoval. He's a very well-known, incredible jazz musician. I met him through my twin sister, Keiko Matsui, and it is a delightful interview that I'm wanting to share with you for the rest of this show. So don't go away. Keep it here for Dr. Arturo Sandoval on Take My Advice. I'm Not Using It. Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show here on KCAA, the station that leaves no listener behind.
back your life with Dr. Marissa Pay.
And we're back. You're tuned in to Take My Advice. I'm Not Using It. Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show here on KCAA, NBC News, CNBC News, and NBC Sports Radio Station, AM 1050, FM 102.3, FM 106.5, and streaming everywhere, including my YouTube channel, where if you free subscribe, you will get an alert 8 a.m. and weekday mornings that a new show is dropping that you can watch as well as listen, along with my new film, PPP, Post-Pandemic Possibilities, and of course, my red carpet playlist with interviews with Halle Berry, John Travolta, New York Times bestselling authors, Olympic, fabulous musicians, and more. So make sure you free subscribe there. And today's Asian Oprah giveaway. To celebrate my spotlight guest, Dr. Arturo Sandoval, who was introduced to me by my twin sister, Keiko Matsui. I hope you enjoyed her return to my studio last week. And if you missed that show, please go to my YouTube channel to hear it. It's a fabulous show. She gives us a New Year's blessing in Japanese. But my Asian Oprah giveaway is to give another set of tickets to her performance at the Cerritos Performing Arts Center, February 25th. And those tickets are free. As an Asian Oprah giveaway, you get a pair of tickets and you get a pair of tickets by going to drmarissa.life and putting down Arturo and Keiko, and you'll get a pair of those tickets. All right. And now, as promised, my spotlight interview with the very entertaining and very talented Dr. Arturo Sandoval. Enjoy.
10-time Grammy Award winner, 6-time Billboard Award winner, #1 trumpeter on the planet, in my opinion, recipient of the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and connected to me through my wonderful twin sister, #1 jazz keyboardist Keiko Matsui. Please welcome to the studio, Dr. Arturo Sandoval.
Oh my God.
I mean, you're gonna be 70 years old. You're still performing. You're still incredible. In fact, so let's go back. You were born in Cuba, yes.
Cuba, yeah.
And you played from age what?
10.
10.
10 years old.
So you've been playing music. It will be for
Almost 60 years.
almost 60 years. Right?
Next year going to be 60 years.
Right.
But I want to tell you something.
Yes, please.
And in a couple of months I'm going to be 70 years old. And
Right.
I really thought that especially after 65 or something, I'm going to play, a lot of less gigs, and I'm going to be, and it has been all the way around. I've been, for the last few years, I've been working more than when I was younger.
Why?
Because I'm blessed.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I'm broke. No, I'm teasing. You're blessed. Yeah.
I'm blessed because I do what I love, and it's an old saying in Cuba. They said, "Be sure you study what you love, and you'll never have to work."
Yes.
And it's
Yes.
good when you call your work play.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's very nice.
It's
It's
very
very
good.
nice.
It's
It's
very
really
good.
not work. Well, it shows when you play. You're in that zone. I can tell. You're just so.
I enjoy every second of it when I'm on stage because I feel so relaxed, so
Mm-hmm.
so happy, so grateful to be doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And it's a privilege when you can play for the people and you can share your emotions, you can really express your feelings through an instrument or your voice or whatever, and the people react to that, and you feel like you are doing your mission on earth.
Yes. Yes. To spread joy through music.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We were walking down the hallway to get to the studio, and there was a guy behind us, and when I went to the bathroom, he said, "Oh, yeah, I have a bunch of his albums. I should have recognized him."
You went to the same bathroom?
Yeah, no, not this time. Not this time.
Oh.
You can. We're gonna have a great time. So I'm
No,
gonna
no,
have to be very careful what I say
No,
to
I have
this
to-
man.
I have to be prepared, for those kind of.
Anyways, back to Cuba.
Nowadays, you don't know anymore, you know.
We're not going there. We're going to stay here, go to Cuba. Okay, we're going back to Cuba.
You go to Cuba. I don't want to go to Cuba.
Yeah, let's talk about that. What happened
escaped
there?
from there.
Yeah, what happened? I know you were arrested because you
That was many
were
years ago.
listening to jazz on Voice of America.
Yeah.
But you grew up in Cuba. So why did you escape? Why did you want to leave?
Why?
Because you couldn't play what you wanted.
You promised me that we don't going to talk about politics.
No, that's not exactly what we said. I asked him, actually, if there's anything he doesn't want to talk about.
We don't want to talk about it because it's so boring.
Oh, that politics.
No,
You're
it's
right.
okay.
You're right. I don't count that politics, though. So
I just want to live the rest of my days in the United States of America, and I got the opportunity, and of course I took it.
Yeah.
When I could, not before, no after.
Right.
Because I don't want to leave my family behind.
So you would have
Otherwise,
come
I
earlier.
could be here
long time.
way before.
Okay.
Way before.
Okay. So you came over at what age?
I was 40 years old.
Oh, okay.
30 years ago.
Okay. So
1989.
and you Dizzy Gillespie helped you.
That's correct.
With
It's even a movie on HBO about that.
what's the movie called?
The movie called For Love for Country, the Arturo Sandoval story.
Wow, I'm gonna have to watch that.
It's a wonderful movie.
Yeah, I will definitely put that on my
Very
list.
well done movie. The director, rest in peace, was a great director, Joseph Sargent. And Andy Garcia played me, you know. Yeah. It's a very well done one. By the way, I won the Emmy for the score of the movie.
You did. Congratulations. One of many Emmys, by the way. And
No,
you did the
I have only one Emmy.
Oh no, I'm talking about Grammy.
Grammy have like 22 nominations and 10 Grammys.
Yeah, small potatoes.
Yeah.
Sarcasm is another service we both offer, as I can tell. So you also did the score for Clint Eastwood's movie, The Mule.
The Mule, that's correct.
Yes.
The movie came out last December.
How was that working with him?
An honor and a privilege.
I can see the two of you together
He's
having a blast.
He's a wonderful,
You're both very
wonderful
talented
person.
and creative.
Wonderful
creative
person,
people.
and I enjoy every minute of it.
That's great. That's great. You can invite him on my show. How's that? This is how I got him, actually, was because my twin sister Keiko Matsui, I was telling her that I had heard you I had heard you play.
I sing too.
Do you sing too?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny, those clapping.
I love my life. I love my life. I have all these clips now. I got the Righteous Brothers to sing for me. I got one of the, the original singers. Who's interviewing who here? This is
No, but I need you give me out of those give me a couple because that's a realization in
But
life.
I have a script here of all these questions I want to ask you.
This is the most difficult thing to achieve, happiness.
No, actually, it's not. We think it is.
Health first.
No.
And then happiness.
The most difficult thing is to understand that we choose what we choose, that people have abdicated their ability to choose happiness. You choose music because it brings you happiness and joy.
Yeah, but sometimes life presents to you things that shake you all the way.
Yeah, and those things, did they make you better?
Stronger.
So there you go.
I took it as a lesson.
What's the toughest lesson you've had?
The tougher lesson is like Charlie Chaplin used to say, a day without laughing is complete lost day. We have to smile and laugh every day.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, it's a wasted day.
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is your next question?
My next. Like I said, you
It's
applied
okay.
for citizenship and you were
Yeah.
denied.
Yeah, that's
The country you wanna
That was
be
a
in.
kind of a very interesting story. I'm gonna tell you that my wife and me and my son we came together.
I don't want to cover your face. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. We came together,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you got a residency, you have to wait 5 years to. That's the law. You
Yeah.
have to wait 5 years to apply for the citizenship,
Mm-hmm.
and we did it together. And they gave it to her right away, and they denied it to me.
Oh,
I say, wow, we came from the same place. We grew up together. We were married for so many years. We got one children together.
mm-hmm.
And they start to give me a very hard time with that situation. For 2-3 years with lawyers and things, interviews, and oh my goodness, that was a nightmare. I said, why?
So that's one of those
Nobody,
hardships.
I'm gonna tell you, nobody loved this country more than me, and I really mean that. Although I'm gonna tell you something.
Yes,
if I
please.
don't mean a thing, I don't say it. If I open my mouth, is to say whatever I feel, whatever I want,
Yeah.
because that's the most beautiful thing in freedom,
Yes. Yeah.
And if I tell you that I love this country with all my heart, I really do. And I couldn't understand why that happened to me. And you know what happened?
What happened?
A guy who was the director of the immigration office in Miami, they found out that he was a spy for the communist Cuba, he wasn't a spy, and then he started to put funny things in my file. Oh yeah, and then they got him finally. Later on, the people from the FBI, they came to my house and sir, we came here and apologize and to tell you that the problem of all the inconvenience or something about your citizenship application, it was because this guy was trying very hard to create problem for you.
Wow. Wow. Well, didn't that make you feel good?
Oh
That-
yeah,
that,
you know,
it's not every day you get apologized to by the government. Uh-oh, here it goes. But
They
I
don't
said-
need to apologize. They gave us so many things. They don't need to.
Oh, so you got a huge award by President Obama. That you got the Presidential Medal of Freedom,
Yes.
and you got to go to the White House and all of that.
I went to the White House like 20 times
Oh,
since I get here with Bush Senior.
uh-huh.
That was the first time.
To for awards or to play or both?
I don't call work.
Oh, yes. So that's
I call
right.
play.
That's right. Play.
I went
Yes.
there to
I'll
play.
play. I'll
to
play.
The first time, no. The first time was because Bush Senior invited me when as soon as I get in the country, I got an invitation to went to the White House. That was a big honor. And then I come back in every president during his presidency. I came to the White House like 4 or 5 times.
That's great.
And but you know what I like the most about the award is the name, because I strongly believe freedom is the number one and the most important word in the entire dictionary. No freedom, no life. No freedom, no life.
So I'm guessing that's from your history
Oh,
of
my
knowing
goodness. No, I
no
can-
history.
I
Yeah.
can-
I mean, no freedom.
I can write a book about
Why
it-
don't you?
about the different
Yeah.
what it means to feel freedom and to don't have it.
Right. Are you allowed to go back? Have you been back?
No,
No.
in 30 years I couldn't go back.
You can't go back.
They,
Still now.
They declare me a non grata person. I'm not welcome to the
not
country where I
welcome.
was born. But it's okay.
Yeah.
My hero, my mentor, Dizzy Gillespie, he used to say, "We are." No, he used to say many times. He said, "The world is a country, and we are the citizen of this country. We belong to Earth."
Yes. Yes.
I don't feel
Yes.
a stranger anywhere.
Yeah.
anywhere I go and the people treat me well, and I feel comfortable, I feel respected, and I do what I should do.
Well, that's you give it out, though. When you give it out, you're going to receive that for sure.
And I feel like home.
Yeah.
Home
Yeah.
is where your heart is.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And if you're wondering who this lovely gentleman that I get to have in studio this week is, his name is Arturo Sandoval. I'm not going to say it that way. Let's say what the other way.
Can you say Arturo?
Arturo. Arturo. My tongue doesn't go that way.
Arturo.
I'm Chinese, not Spanish.
Nobody's perfect. I'm Cuban. I'm Cuban, you know.
你奇怪，
What that means?
你讨厌死了。
What that means? Damn.
In China, there's a little bzzz that just went there. In a loving way.
You know what? I'm having fun with you.
I know.
Because you laugh, you smile, and that you know, when somebody smiles to you, that melts your heart, and you feel so relaxed, and I feel so comfortable here.
I love him.
How long is the program?
It's almost half over. Actually, it's half over.
He has this incredible ability to crack me up, and laughter is my favorite sound in the whole wide world. So I hope you're enjoying his interview as much as I am. So don't go away. We'll be right back with more of Arturo Sandoval and a lot of laughter on Take My Advice. I'm Not Using It. Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show here on KCAA, the station that leaves no listener behind.
Take back your life with Dr. Marissa Pay.
And we're back. You're tuned in to Take My Advice. I'm Not Using It. Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show here on KCAA, NBC News, CNBC News, and NBC Sports radio station, AM 1050, FM 102.3, FM 106.5, and streaming everywhere. iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, Spreaker, iTunes, and more. I'm bringing you amazing artists like Arturo Sandoval. Enjoy.
So did you have this feeling that you wanted to do music from, like, who said, did someone say, blow a horn?
No, nobody said that.
Nobody.
You know, my entire family, nobody have nothing to do with art in general. Nobody, no musician, no before me.
Huh.
And by the way, when I said that I want to be a musician or something, my family, they weren't too happy.
No, I bet.
No.
I know, yeah.
And my neighbors, all the friends of my parents or something said, "He want to be a musician? This kid is nuts.
Yeah.
He's out of his mind,
What did your parents do?
My father was a car mechanic, by the way.
A car mechanic, and your mother raised the
just
children?
Take care of us.
Yeah, good.
Me and my
How
sister.
many?
Two.
Two girls.
Yeah.
A boy and a girl?
Yes.
Yes. You're oh, no, we're going back there. Are you the oldest?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So your sister's here now? She's also in the States?
She lives in Florida, in Miami. Yeah.
Okay. So then why music? Why the arts?
It's something I never got an explanation, to be sure, to be honest, because I never knew why, but it's something that was inside me that I knew that I didn't have another choice.
Wow.
I want to be a musician. no
From the
matter
beginning.
what.
No matter what.
No matter what.
First instrument was?
I joined like a little marching band in my village where I grew up. By the way, I grew up in the middle of the countryside of the island, in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
And we were so poor at home, We don't even have floor. We had dirt.
Wow.
Oh yeah, my childhood was very, very, very poor, extremely poor.
So did you know you wanted to
and
get
then
out?
they gave me several instruments to try in the marching band. The first one was a bass drum. That was so heavy and too big and very difficult to carry. And say no. And then different things. But finally, start to look to the trumpet with the corner of my eyes and I say, oh. I love that. And later on, I found out that the trumpet still fascinates me because it's an instrument that don't put any kind of limitation in terms of your expression. You can whisper like and you can you can make a big scandal.
Is it true that trumpeters are the best kissers?
I never kissed one.
That was good. That was good. That was good. I thought I had him for just a fraction of a second, but no, he had a better one.
No, I never tried, but you never know. Never too late. maybe I can get a mirror or something. Say, oh yeah, that's good.
Oh my God, I'm not gonna live this one down. So, okay, next question. Any regrets at all?
Oh my goodness, there's gonna be so many.
Really?
No. To be honest, my life always has been exactly the same thing, and I hope it's gonna stay like this. I'm gonna tell you my very, very true what I do every day in my life.
Yes.
I never concentrate thinking too much about the past. But the past is gone.
Yeah.
We have no control of that.
Yeah.
Maybe some good remembrance of things because that aliments your soul
heart
and your
sing.
spirit.
Yeah.
But regarding a future, I never ever thought about what's gonna happen even tomorrow.
Wow.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
What I try to do all my life is concentrate in this 24 hours.
Yes.
What I gonna do
In the present.
this 24 hours to
Yeah.
try my best. That's
Yeah.
it. And tomorrow is another 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're doing a great job. You're doing a
I'm
really
trying.
good job.
I'm trying.
You are trying sometimes, but you're doing a great job. Today, we are so blessed to have one of the most interesting men that I know. Doctor, do you like being called doctor? Or would you rather just Arturo Sandoval?
You say
you
you
can
can call me.
doctor.
You can call me whatever you want.
Just not late for dinner.
Whatever feels good to you, I accept it. I know about titles,
Okay. Well, you're married, so I can't say mi amore.
Yeah, why not?
So
You know,
tell me how
she's
you
not-
met your wife, because he already, told me that she's his biggest critic, probably his biggest fan.
Yeah, but she's also my biggest inspiration.
Oh,
I love that woman more than words I can say.
That's so beautiful. What's her
We're
name?
together, Marianela.
Okay, I'll let you say that.
Marianela.
Marianela.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
I got
correct.
it. Okay.
Marianela.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did
We've
you meet
married
her?
for 45 years.
Married
We-
for 45 years.
Yeah, we get
Wow.
through
I think I've had
everything.
anything. Wow.
We get through everything together, and we're still tighter than ever. That's I'm blessed because I find 45 years ago the right woman
That's so beautiful.
in
Where
my
did you
life.
find her?
in a bus stop.
In a bus stop.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The day you watch the movie, you're gonna see that thing.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. And the movie, again, because all of us, this is your
For
homework.
love or country.
For Love or Country.
Arturo Sandoval story.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it.
And I was waiting in the line for the bus, and she walks in the around the corner and turn around. When she saw the big line, she said, "Oh my goodness, And then I look at her and say, "Oh my Lord!" And then I start to make a sign to her. Yes, yes, I save a plate for you. Come here, come here. And then she opened the eyes there and said, "What's wrong with this guy?" But you know, what you see now, I'm 70, but then I was 25, you know.
You were pretty hot. You're still hot.
Come
You're
on.
still hot. No, seriously.
Nothing left. But when I was 25, when I was 25, that photo they put in there, oh no, that was 3 or 4 years ago, 3 years ago or something. No, when I was 25, I was a hot boy. Yeah. And I got a good clientele, you know.
Clientele for what?
For beautiful girls.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure.
I was kind of busy in that department. Thanks God, before I get married.
Before, yes, not afterwards.
No,
not afterwards. Yeah.
And you know, and then she finally get the message, and she get in front of me, and man, yeah, and since that day, I said, "This is my woman. This is my woman."
Really, that first day you just knew?
Oh yeah, I knew it right away. I knew it. Yeah.
But you didn't know anything about her.
No, it's okay. That was a kind of I can read inside. You know, when I look at your eyes, I got an idea what you're thinking.
What am I thinking?
Oh yeah, I got some kind of power.
I'm so afraid to ask.
know
What
what?
do you, I said, "What are you thinking?" And then I went,
Hey,
"What am I thinking?"
We should do this show together.
Of course, Tony. We've got room, right? We can do another show together. We can interview whoever we want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
No, I'm
actually,
serious.
I'm serious.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
serious.
yeah,
I would love to have a
and
show.
a little bit of comedian. I you know what is it, I wish I swear to God in Spanish I could make my living as a comedian because I know so many jokes and I'm good in that.
Okay,
In
here you
Spanish.
go. In Spanish.
In
Tell,
English,
short.
English,
Do you have a short Spanish joke?
No, I'm gonna tell you one in
In English? Okay, here we
yeah,
go.
It's a guy.
Wait. This is going on my NBC station, so it's got to be like somewhat clean.
No, it's extremely clean.
Okay, good.
It's a guy. He's a guy who's sitting with his wife in the bar somewhere, and then he said, honey, I haven't had a attack. Call 911. Call 911." And she said, "I'm sorry, I don't have my phone with me. Give me yours. Give me yours." And then he get her phone and said, "Oh, give me your password." And the guy said, "You know what? I feel better now. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hey, look at that."
Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh,
yeah.
And
I
that's
don't know if
now.
we can see that. That's now.
Oh yeah,
She looks
that's
really.
my
she looks
screensaver
really
is my
good.
better half.
I don't know if we can get that
Yeah, you know.
really up close, but she's gorgeous. Now, I want her
She is
at the
special.
studio
And
next
she is
time.
special. Oh yeah,
Yeah. Would she do it?
Absolutely,
This year?
yeah.
And then we'll get the real
And
story.
you see my belly, she can cook so good. My goodness. Oh my goodness.
So I'm coming over for dinner.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I'm serious. Anytime.
That's so sweet. That's so
You
sweet.
got another question, or we gonna keep telling jokes, or what?
So I know you don't think about the future, but is there anything that you have not done, a place that you haven't played in, a person that you haven't played for or met, or a person that you would want to do an interview with besides me? Is there anything left that you haven't done that you would like to do?
I'm gonna be absolutely sincere to you because otherwise, I don't know. And I am bad improvising that way, to creating something sophisticated and this and that. No. And I'm gonna tell you right away the very truth.
Yes.
One of the reasons I moved to Los Angeles
From Miami.
10 years ago is to pursue my dream to become or to get very busy writing score for movies. I love that. I love that. I did a few movies for television. I did another few extremely low budget. I should say no budget. Okay, and then probably my best big chance was last year when I did the Mule for Clint Eastwood.
Yes.
And but I would love to keep doing that because one day, if I get a nomination for the Academy, I think
That would be a
that
great
gonna
tie the package all together.
That gonna close some kind of deal that I got. It's like a dream.
Yeah.
And I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I write music every day. I practice. I do this and that. I listen to a lot of the greatest score composer, or classic composer of all time. All the time, trying to improve my art.
Okay, so you just got an intention set. So if you have anything to do with finding fabulous composers to score a box office hit, you heard it from the maestro.
And available.
That's what he would
affordable.
like to do. He's available and affordable. You have to be at least a low budget, not a no budget. So
You know what? If you got a good script and a good film,
no budget's
and
good.
you have no budget, I'll do it.
Still do it.
I'll do it because God has been very good to me. I still playing music, and I'm doing what I do because it's a passion. It's something I cannot. It's not. Thanks God, it's not because I have to pay my rent.
Yes.
That's not the reason.
Yeah.
The reason is because
You love it.
if I don't, I'm gonna tell you this
Okay.
that happened the last 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Last Thursday and Friday last week, I was working with my engineer in the studio, working in a project that I'm not allowed to talk about yet.
Yes.
And we were working on Thursday for 12 hours, and then Friday for 14 hours. And then Saturday, we couldn't work for reason, and it didn't have nothing to do. In certain way, I was so kind of down because I said, "Damn, I have nothing to do today. What am I gonna do?" When I'm working so many hours writing music and recording, I don't care how long. And I love food. I never listen. I never touch any kind of drugs, ever.
Wow.
I swear to God.
Wow.
No,
But
no,
you
I
do
can't.
smoke
I can't
Cuban
give.
cigar.
I smoke cigar
He
and
came
I
in,
drink.
He came in his car with a cigar.
Oh yeah, and I don't even drink alcohol.
You don't?
No,
I don't either.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
But I drink espresso coffee. I love espresso.
Okay.
Yeah, espresso.
Yeah, I love my coffee in the morning.
With a little Splenda.
Okay.
Okay. And my cigar.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Dominican cigar.
Dominican,
Arturo
sorry.
Fuente.
Oh, yes.
Fuente.
Fuente. Okay.
And when I'm in the studio working and that, I even forget to eat.
Wow.
Which that never happened on any other situation, And my wife knocked on the door and said, "Hey, you didn't eat nothing the whole day." I say, "Yeah, that's right. I take something later."
Yeah.
I forget to eat. That means I'm so, immersed. That's
Yes,
a
there
heavy
you go.
word.
There you go. Well,
That don't belong to my
payback.
that don't belong to my primitive and limited vocabulary.
So we're even. Yeah.
At least I'm trying to learn. Some people live here for so many years, and they speak
don't.
worse than me.
Yeah. You speak just fabuloso.
Yeah, you really mean that?
Yeah, I do. I really do. You've got that. There's a line between. I'm not proud. He's opening his wallet. Is it 100 there?
No,
Is it 100?
my wife gave me $6 today. You want the 5 or the 1?
I'll take the 5.
You take the 5?
I'll take the 5. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, I
Okay, no. I was kidding. Are you
But
crazy?
you never kid. You just said you don't say something unless you really mean it. What happened to that?
That was a little joke. Don't take me serious. Don't play with my money.
Okay, I do want you to say, I could go so many ways with that, but I do want you to say something in Spanish, your mother tongue. And I want, and I did this with, Keiko did it as well.
In Japanese?
In Japanese.
Oh,
no,
yeah?
no, in Spanish. In Japanese.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't resist. So
You should do your own standing.
standing
up.
standing comedy instead of
Standing-
sitting comedy. Yes.
yeah.
So I want you to look in the camera to encourage my listeners, because sometimes people feel like they don't have an understanding or the energy to share a gift that they have. You know what your gift is. You love your gift. You're good at your gift, and you are.
I feel miserable if I don't do it.
Right. So give some encouragement to people who feel either they don't know what their gift is, or they're frustrated because their gift is not helping them, or the days that they wake up and they don't feel like moving, going on.
You know
do say
what?
that? In Spanish, please.
No, I prefer to say in English
Okay,
first,
okay.
and then I try to translate, because
Okay.
it's important for everyone
Yes.
in any language.
Okay.
Life has two sides, the dark and the bright and the light, you know. It's easy to look to this side. It's sometimes it's easier than look. But you know what? When you're positive, when you're optimist, when you're, inspired about something, you always gonna try your best under any circumstance to look to the sunny side of the street, because this is frustration, is negativity, is hate, is envy, is insecurity, all together, and this is hope, is passion, is something that drives you and encourage you to keep fighting. Life gonna bring to you a lot of obstacle, no matter what. But only your passion, your decision, your strong, heart and feeling gonna be able to jump those obstacles and keep walking. The old expression said, it doesn't matter how many times you fell, it's how many times you get up and keep
going.
walking.
Yeah, beautiful.
You can run, even better.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know you love Halle Berry. When I interviewed her and I asked her what her motto was, she said, when you're going through hell, keep going. So that's about the same thing.
What
Can
the
you
thing
say
is say
that?
five? Is it
5 more minutes.
5 minutes?
Five
to wrap?
minutes to wrap.
Oh,
And
now I'm gonna put my credit card. What about if I put this car have no limit? You can
Okay,
charge.
I'll take that
You
one.
can charge whatever you want. If
we're
I
going to
put
have you
some-
back. We're going to have you back. We'll do a
We can
once a month
extend it a little bit,
special.
can
No,
we?
we
If I
can't.
put
Otherwise,
some-
my CNBC channel won't take the show. We want to have them take the show.
Oh,
So,
my goodness.
and I have to close. So, what's the one thing? This is the last question I ask all my guests. What is the thing that you're most grateful for?
Number one, my family. Number two, the music, because without my family, I'm not even been here, not even get in earth. And my mom and dad, they're rest in peace. I miss them so much, so much. But my family, is something so special that they're so close to your heart, and in the way we grew up, we need our family.
Yeah.
We need
the
to
glue.
call each other, and the people not even call you. You gonna be home next Saturday? No, the people just walk in and push the door and they say, "What's for lunch?" That's our mentality, and then that's very important. That kind of affection that you really trust, 100%. that is sincere. They are not looking for anything.
You definitely look like you are a product of a loving family because you are loving, lovable, and
the music. I owe everything to the music because the music gave me all kind of opportunities of all kind, you know. And I quit the school when I was in 5th grade because we were so poor. I have to start working and help my family, you know. And I couldn't make any more school than that. You can notice now. You can find out. Yeah.
No, not at all.
But anyway, because of the music, I travel all over the world. I play with you name it.
Yeah.
I play with you name it, and I met a bunch of my heroes and people that I admire and respect. And I was last year in Hollywood writing and score for Clint Eastwood movie. I say, oh my goodness, that's me? Are you sure? that's me. I'm grateful every minute of the day. Because my life is like I cannot believe it.
Yeah.
I cannot believe it.
Well, I'm so grateful that I got to have you in studio. Please, one more time for Dr. Arturo Sandoval.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You are special.
Aw, I love my life.
And I hope you enjoyed my interview with Arturo Sandoval. To this date, he's still one of the only guests that has tried to interview me instead of vice versa. I hope you laughed as much as I did. And that's it for show number 624 of Take My Advice. I'm Not Using It. Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, who is reporting live from her living room during the pandemic, reminding you that it's all about balance. Peace in, peace out, world peace through inner peace. Go forth and multiply the music that you are, and have the best day ever. See you tomorrow.